I sneeze, you sneeze, we all sneeze. It's allergy season and humans are not the only ones impacted. Your pets experience it too. Dogs can have allergic reactions to pollen, fleas, food, or the environment. Joining us now is lifestyle expert and New Barker contributor, Anastasia Turchetta. Anastasia, it's always so great to see you.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
It's true, we're all sneezing.
I know, right? I was like just sniffling here right before we went on. Yeah, and I didn't realize that our four-legged friends can get allergies too.
They do. The main ones that we'll see are from fleas, from food, their dog food or their dog treats, and then the environment. And the environment is very much from pollen to dust mites in your house to even your dryer sheet if it's scented.
So what are some symptoms that we should be on the lookout for?
It's almost a daily thing. So I know we always say as fellow dog lovers, we're like, I wish they could talk to us, but they do. They have their own sign language, and that's something when they're shaking their head because their ears are irritated or itchy. They're rubbing their noses on something or their faces because that's a sign to show you that they're itching. They're licking their paws, they're biting their paws. When you have recurrent skin infections, you'll notice this, a recurrent ear infection. More serious problems are hives, gastrointestinal issues, and respiratory problems.
Oh gosh, all right. So are there treatment options out there, or is this something you need to run to the vet for?
Absolutely. So I would say go to your vet first so you can understand what is going on, right? So they can do tests on your vet, first of all, on your vet. They can do tests on your dog.
We might need to test the vet. You never know.
We could on some instances. Then they can also give you flea and tick medication, which that should be given in the first of the month. So that's kind of done for you. The other thing is Gibbs is on it, and I'm not sure if Marble is, but it's called immunotherapy. So it's an allergy injection. It's given once a month or up to 3 months, or you could have an oral prescription, and that is also given daily by mouth. And these help to desensitize the dog to the allergen. If it's worse, we just had an incident with Gibbs, they'll give you an injection of corticosteroid, and that's more amped up to help fight the inflammation of what they're allergic to. The problem with that is with the corticosteroid, be careful, because the side effect is you're going to have increased thirst and increased urination.
Oh, okay, that's good to know. You mentioned food.
Yes.
That could be an allergen as well.
Yes, it really could be. So when Gibbs was really small, I was surprised, like he just had gastrointestinal problems. We couldn't figure it out. But here's what the thing is. I know vets always want to recommend, and I totally support that. We have to be on our own paw patrol, so to speak, because pet manufacturing companies, they can change an ingredient at any time, and they don't have to put it on the label of the dog food until 6 months later. It's a big lag time, so we have to be our own pet detective.
That's weird because my dog's been eating the same food since the minute she came home as a little baby puppy, and then all of a sudden she just started to throw it up, and I'm wondering if something changed in the ingredient list, because it is a new bag.
Yes.
That maybe she just doesn't agree with her.
It could be anything from food dye to maybe a lower amount of the protein in the dog food, but it's really important that we become proactive because this clearly impacts our dog's health.
So is there anything that we can do to prevent potential allergic reactions both at home and while traveling? Because I know a lot of folks are gearing up for their summer travel plans.
Absolutely. I'm going to say this is going to be a skincare regimen for our pets.
Okay.
But, you know, when I take Gibbs out, I've started to get my dog wipes out. So I wipe his paws down, as you can see right here. He's really good. I started training him with it. The back paws, he didn't like at first, but he gets a treat after. So once he's done that, then he's good to go. The second thing is to make sure you have something different to clean their ears. Pollen gets stuck in their ears, or if we don't wipe their paws, they'll scratch their ears, and then you can have recurrent ear infections. Then the other thing that I've started to do is this is a foamless bath made of essential oils, and I'll just wipe down his fur because when we come in from a walk, he's got pollen on him also. Finally, when I'm using my travel water bottle mug or using his water bowl, I always make sure that I rinse it out and wash it with hot water. We've got to make sure that their products are clean and the places that they eat out of are clean also.
Oh man, that is great. I want to be your dog, man. I feel like I'm
It's
just
work.
watching the spa or something, like a dog spa. You spoil your. I gotta catch up with you, Anastasia.
Well, when you go into your car, I would make sure too that you download your vet records. This will tell you if they've had the allergy injection. So if you have an episode somewhere, you've got a record of it. And then also ask your vet about Benadryl.
Okay.
According to the size and weight of your pet. This way you can travel and knowing that your pet's health is in your hands and it's going to be taken care of.
Thank you, Anastasia. It's such great tips as always. I appreciate you. And for more about Anastasia and pet allergies, just head to WFLA.com/Bloom. I'll put a link right to her. We'll be back with more of Bloom right after this.